Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm back with some new items to show you, and I have been using Ooh La La Vintage Treasures graphics, and this one is her Almond Luxe Altir. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but it's the paper packs, collars, corsets, dress forms, sewing, crochet, and all of that. She has an ephemera kit that goes along with it. She's got a couple different things. So I just want to show you what I did with it. And these are actually bags, and they will be available in my Etsy shop. And I'm going to show you what comes with each one of them. They're both pretty much the same as far as what comes in them, but I think the front, the bag is a little different. I have a different pair of Victorian boots here, and I dressed it up a little differently here. I did use the same rows and the same embroidery thread, and that's all I used. I took embroidery, we used to call it floss, but embroidery thread, and I just made it single, just one strand, and then I took a lot of it and I just wadded it up and glued it behind my rows. Now the rows I got from Hobby Lobby, and I just got them, so I had to use them. You know how that is. And then this is from Ooh La La Vintage Treasures, all of these graphics. She has roses in there, and I wanted a little pink with mine, so I just used some ink to put pink on it. And so I cut out roses, all different sizes, a few different sizes that will go in these bags. Inside the bags will be some treats for you, and it'll come in this envelope will be in that bag. And not only will you get that, but I took some of her perfume, I'm going to bring this down a little bit, perfume bottles, and made them into charms so that you can hang them, dangle them in your journals or wherever you want to. So each bag has the same perfume. And then I also cut out her dress forms, different tops that she made, and each bag will have these in there. They will be in this envelope so they don't get lost in the bag or fall out. You know how that goes. So we have a few of those, and also some very tall ones like that, which I love, these tall ones that you can. These are about 4 inches tall, and you could put them in a journal very easily on a journal page. So that's what comes in this little envelope that will be in that, be in this bag and this bag. Now this bag is a little different, and I put the brown boots instead of the pink boots, and I used plain pink sari silk, and over here obviously I used the pink and black polka dot, which I just got in the mail, so I also had to use that. And this is her graphic. These boots and these mannequins are her graphics, and everything that comes in the envelope or in the package bag, it's a bag, is all of Ooh La La Vintage Treasures graphics from this kit. And she has the words Paris and some other words, okay, and mannequins. There's so much you can play with here. Now what these are coffee filters, and I did bring them over to show you how I make them. It's about the only thing I've got to show you. The rest is pretty simple. I just put a layer of decorative paper on the bottom, and actually you can see on this one better, and I put some other decorative paper over that, and I put the graphic here, added some lace trim on both sides. But this was really the place that it made it stand out, I think. The coffee filters. So I used, now I'm going to have to come up. I used these natural coffee filters, and I used these white ones. And I really don't pay attention to the size, but I cut them in half. And I'm just going to do the one for you. And then I take the circle out so that I have it, like this, which is easier to work with. And then I just fold I fold it over, I pleat it, you know, by hand. And I try to make the pleats go different ways. I don't do it all one way. I mess with it. And then when I get it the way I like it, I come back and I glue it. I actually hot glue it because I want it to glue quickly. But you can see right here, this is the same. And then I take my vintage photo ink after I've glued it, and I know I'm going to use it, and I just give it a little, you know, I give it a lot actually. It just depends on how much vintage look you want. And for the natural coffee filter, I do the same thing. I don't let it go, you know, just natural. I want some vintage on there. And you can see how that works out. And if I want to, I'll put some vintage in between too. It just depends on how it looks when I'm done. And that's like with anything that we do. I just mess with it till I like it. So that's how I got that. And that's a very simple technique. I think anybody could do it because even if you mess up, I think it still looks good. And then I just glued it underneath my graphic here, the mannequins. And then I just added these little details here. And some more lace and some of her roses, which I colored pink. And so the shoes or Victorian boots, there's a set of pink and there's a set of brown here. I made all brown, I can't talk. What I did was I made a set of pink ones for each bag, and I made them their own box. And inside, I've coffee dyed the tissue. It's real tissue paper, and you can pull it up, and it won't come out because I glued it to the bottom, because you know once it falls out, sometimes you can't find things if you're like me. You can put them in any way that you want. You can play with them. You can cover them up completely, and then you can add the top. You can cover it completely or you can leave it exposed. I've actually added these to my journal. You can glue them in or you can use these as a dangle, but that you have a top here that I've made, and each box fits that pair of Victorian shoes. And so here's the brown pair, and here is the brown box, and it has a tan bow on top of it. Now what I did was, because you have a brown set on this bag, I'm giving you an empty box for those that are hanging there. And if you want to switch them out, you have a box that you can put them in for safekeeping. So on this one, we have the pink boots. So I give you an extra, with the pink bow, extra box that's empty for that. So if you buy these and you get an empty box with it, don't get hysterical. Come and look at my video, because the shoes are on the bag. So but you still, I think, should have a box for them. And you can put anything else you want in this box. You don't have to put shoes in it. You can do whatever you want. Now then, I also loved the gloves that she makes, and the shading is so well that when it's in a box and it's kind of far away, they almost look real. So I've added some jump rings. You can hang them from a journal page. I did make them kind of big. I don't know. I liked it. That's all I can tell you. I make what I like, because that makes my style, whatever it happens to be. That's my style because I like it. And this also is the same as the boots. It's glued in on the bottom. It's coffee dyed. And then you can put your gloves in there. And if you want to cover them up, you can. And then this is the box for the gloves. I love this paper. I just got this paper too at Hobby Lobby. And you can ink it and make it look like it's embossed. And it is a little bit embossed. So you've got that. Then we have these Victorian boots, And I didn't put them anywhere, so you can put them, you can hang them wherever you want if you want to put them on a journal. But I made a box for them, and the box is the same. You've got your tissue paper that you can play with, and just for safekeeping if you'd like, whatever you'd like. And then this is the top, and it just goes right on top like that. So that's, you get 3 pairs of Victorian boots. You get a glove box with gloves. You get all of these perfume. You get 3 perfume charms, and then these cutouts. Plus, you get the bag, which I think is the prettiest part of all. And you can actually make your own coffee filters, skirts, if you want to call them that. But I have quite a few here, and roses, and these taller mannequins that I showed you, dress forms. Anyways, so it's a quick video because I'm not doing a craft with me, but I hope you like this, and I hope you'll be inspired to make something like this. It really was easier to make the bags than it was to make the box. I do have a tutorial on the box. I'll put the link below if you want to make your own box. These are only a 1/2 inch thick, and the tops are a 1/4 inch across, you know, here. So, and they were just fun, and I enjoyed playing with them. I enjoyed making these bags. I only have these 2, and I'm not going to make any more. So if you like them and you want a set with all of the boots and all of the cutouts, please go to my Etsy shop. I'll leave a link below, and you can purchase one. All right, thank you for stopping by, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in the next video.